Hello, new coaches. Welcome to day 2 of your Legacy Foundation training. We are so excited to have all of you business-minded, big dreamers here to celebrate your new foundation of your legacy. You know, when we were creating this group, really the idea behind this new coach training was to give you the best view of the fundamentals and the basics to jumpstart your business, but additionally and more importantly, to give you the mindset of building a legacy. This business and this company is so much bigger than just having a side hustle or just getting started. This business can seriously have such a generational change in the trajectory of your life, your children's life. It can change everything. So we really want you guys, as we talked about yesterday, to be thinking in terms of a business mindset as you're listening to these fundamentals and basics as we move forward. You know, I think it is really key to know why and how the company came to be what it is. You know, nowadays as coaches, we essentially use our programs and products to help ourselves, then tell other people about it on social media, help them get started, and keep cycling through that process. What I love about that process is that we help ourselves first, and then in turn, through doing that through our products, we help others do the same thing. So yesterday we talked about really having the correct mindset if you want to go far. I want to talk today about some really simple, basic action steps that you need to take initially in your business. Now, over the next couple days, there's going to be a ton of stuff thrown at you. I want you to right now agree with me that we are going to throw out the word overwhelm. We are going to not use that word whatsoever. I can remember when I first started as a coach, I never used social media. Maybe posted on Facebook 3 times in my entire Facebook career since getting it when I went to college. And I was overwhelmed by the notifications and the groups and the trainings and all of those things. Right now, in your first 21 days, this is the only group that you need to pay attention to. Just really getting to know the basics. Just like when you start any new endeavor, any new job, if you get a new employment package, there's going to be a slew of things that are brand new to you. But just like at those other jobs or other opportunities, after a little time, those things become like second nature. And now, 3.5 years later, I don't even think about the fundamentals anymore because they're so ingrained in my brain. So now in this group, today we're going to talk about some initial steps to just setting yourself up for success and talking about some essential things that we're doing. I think it's important to know that you don't have to know everything. So don't try to become a collector of information or get caught in kind of the YouTube rabbit hole, as they say, trying to learn everything and listen to all the videos. Let's just keep it simple in these 21 days and then progress forward from there. You will continually have access to these resources, to the resources of our teams, to the resources of the group of people that you signed up with. So don't ever feel like, oh my gosh, if I'm not learning all of this right now, then I am at a disadvantage, which just isn't true. So first today, as part of our nitty-gritty details day, we're going to talk about how to set up your direct deposit. So there are some instructions for you in this group in the text of day 2, but I'm actually going to screen share with you. So we have something called our Coach Online Office, and that is a place where it's going to be sort of the mecca for running your business. Just like you would have a portal at work or a place where you would come to see all of the details of the back office of your business, that's what happens in this tab. So basically, when you sign up to become a coach, you will create a username and a password on teambeachbody.com. Using that username and that password, you will log in to something called your Coach Online Office. So you'll go to www.teambeachbody.com. You'll click on Coach, then you'll click on Coach Online Office. And it will bring you to a page that will be the center of where you log in to see all of those details that we chatted about. So let me just screen share my screen so that we can get this going. 1 second. Application window. Okay. So once you log in to your back office, you will see a screen that's much like this one. And it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tabs at the top. And once you get here, you'll click on Monitor My Business. You'll click on Compensation, and then My EFT Management. And in that My EFT Management, you will set up how you would like to be paid. So just like at a regular employer, when you're setting up direct deposit, you will enter your bank account information. You really want to do this first thing, because if you do not set up your EFT, a physical check will be sent to your house. It takes about 2 weeks for that check to be sent and kind of sucks all the joy out of your first paycheck. And they actually take, I think, $1 and some change, depending on which state you live in, to physically cut, print, and send that physical check. So definitely want to take care of that. Our paydays are every single Thursday, so the Beachbody Compensation Week goes from Wednesday to Wednesday. A good thing to know for moving forward. Number 2, I want to talk about how to generate your links. So one of the most exciting things about Beachbody is that it's sort of a business in a box. If you were to start a franchise like we spoke about yesterday, or start a brick and mortar business, you would have to hire employees, get a place to work from, get merchandise, ship those things, return those things, generate links and websites for those people to purchase your product. Here at Beachbody, we don't deal with any of that. We simply have a coach ID number, which will be your identification number as a Team Beachbody coach. This number you will have to know backwards and forwards and inside out. It is basically like your social security number of your coaching business. So you can find that number in your welcome email from Team Beachbody, in your Coach Online office, or in your welcome email from me. You will find that coach ID, write it down, put it in your phone, have it be somewhere that's readily accessible for you so that you can know and love that number. I am going to teach you guys how to generate your links. So once we learn about your first goals as a coach and how to talk about the product, how to learn about the product as we progress forward, your first goal will be to help a couple people join in our first challenge group. But we have to have a link to generate that ties our customers and future coaches to us, right? And we are lucky enough that Team Beachbody generates those things for you. So I'm going to teach you today how to find your direct links in your business. So in the new coach training on day 2, there are link generators to be clicked on. I am going to show you what happens when you click on those link generators. I'm going to share my screen once again. So once you click on your appropriate link generator, say you're talking to someone in the US, or you're talking to someone in Canada, or you're talking to someone in the United Kingdom, you will click on that link generator. There's even links up here. So if you are from the US but you're talking to someone from Canada, you'll click on Canada. You will then type in your coach ID. Submit. This username is totally optional, right? So it says optional right here. You do not need to type in your username. You'll hit submit, and then every single link that you will ever need to know to send someone will generate for you. So when you're sending a link, you'll copy and paste this entire thing and send it on to your prospective customer or coach, right? We'll learn all about how to talk to people, how to describe the programs, how to point people in the direction of the correct program. But this is how you generate a link for yourself that is attached to you. Now, there are several different things that you can send. There's fitness equipment, there's challenge pack, there's coach products. But the important thing to know is all of the links are already generated for you in the coach link generator. There is also a really, really cool tool called BB Links. That's the letter BB Links, and it is searchable on your iPhone in your app store, and it is completely free. Basically, it's a mobile coach link generator. So you'll download it on your Apple iPhone, and then from there, on the go, if you're working your business, not at your laptop, not at your list of links, not at your coach link generator, you can generate a link from wherever, whenever. So it is truly a mobile business. Lastly, number 3 for today, and then we will wrap it up for your second day of New Coach Legacy Foundation training. we are going to talk about one of the most important things about your business, and that is your social media first impressions. You know, we like to think about our social media as kind of a first impression for people. I think it is so amazing that something like social media that I used to spend wasting time stalking people, seeing what people I went to high school were doing, like literally spending hours of my day wasted on this social media outlet, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Insta Stories, I now use to support my entire business and to support my entire family. That is just mind-blowing for me. So we really want to start thinking about our social media as a first impression storefront for your business. That is what people are going to come to know about you. This is the real estate that you purchase for free to promote yourself to your prospective market, right? So I'm going to give you guys some initial tips about your social media, how to keep it clean, how to make it work for you in the best way possible. So let me just share my screen once again. So, like I said, your social media is going to be your billboard. If you were starting a business and you had a brick and mortar shop and it was on a busy street of, you know, people offering all types of things, it had restaurants, it had stores just like yours, you would want your storefront to represent what you offered inside the store, right? That is what we can think about our social media as. That is what we can think about all of the real estate on our front page. So there's a couple simple things to do when you first become a coach. Make sure your profile picture is crystal clear and of you and your face. There is nothing more confusing than going to someone's profile and it's a picture of a cat or a flower or a picture of 5 girls and you don't know who you're talking to, or a picture of a group of people and it's very unclear. We run our business through social media. It's a completely mobile business. This means that we have to establish trust with the people that we eventually start talking to. They need to know who you are, what you stand for. Make sure you're smiling. Make sure you can see your face. Make sure it looks inviting. Secondly, your timeline. Your timeline is so much real estate that we have for free to communicate to people who are coming onto your page. You know, what are you about? What do you want people to know when they come to your page? Are you about fitness? Are you about being happy? Are you about chasing your dreams? What are the feelings you want people to get when they come to your page? This is something that you can definitely work on, but just 2 things to start thinking about, and I'll post 2 tutorials for 2 different programs on how to make a picture like the one you see above. Think about what you want your brand to be. You know, of course, in our company, we're all about health and fitness, right? But does your page align with the vision of what kind of coach you want to be? You know, is it messy and confusing? Are you embarking on a health and fitness challenge, but you're posting about chicken wings and cookies all the time, right? Do you wish to attract hardworking people who want to lock arms with you and move forward, but you're not really betraying that? So we really want to start portraying the things that we want people to think when they come to our store. Those are some simple things to start doing with your social media when you first become a coach. You want to start thinking about my social media, about Lindsay's social media, you know, in this group. When you go to our social media, what do you feel? What do you know about them? So start to clean those things up as you're moving forward. We really want you to think about, you know, this new age of social media, which is so exciting and fun and engaging. How do you represent yourself? You know, do you want to make this journey fun? Do you want to make this journey inspiring or encouraging or motivational? But most importantly, you want to be inviting, right? Make sure that there's not a bunch of tags from other people on your social media. You want it to be clear, simple, crisp, and concise. We want to think about our social media as a business storefront that we poured $40,000 to $100,000 in, right? That is how we start things. So initial first steps, what I want you guys to do today is take a picture or a screenshot of your profile picture and your timeline picture, just like you saw mine. And I will give you some feedback on that screenshot, what I think you can change, what I think could be clearer, and then we'll start to work from there. So those are the 3 fundamentals that we're going to talk about today. Number 1, we talked about how to find and set up your direct deposit, how to find and set up your direct links. And then number 3, how to set up your social media first impression storefront. In the comments of this post or in the submit of this day, we would like you to take a screenshot again of your profile picture and your timeline picture so that we can give you some feedback on starting your business storefront and what we get from your social media currently and how to make that into more of a business standing aspect. Thank you guys so much. Happy day 2, and we will see you tomorrow.